Rated R. Yeah, check an ID for a smoker or smoke some booze. Yeah. What up, Tavares? How's it going, man? Good, man. Chilling. Having a beer, trying to relax, play some Train Sim World. In case anybody just filtering in, we're playing the version 1.4, which has the updated livery, as you guys can see right there, or paint scheme, whatever you want to call it. Nice little add-on by DTG. And the way they did it is they actually split the services. So like the AC4400 had, I don't know, let's just say 16 services. So they split it between the liveries now. So one would have 12 and the other would have 4, if that makes any sense to you guys, which I think is pretty cool. Instead of both of them having the same exact services, they split it between the liveries or paint schemes. Nice little add-on. What up, Sky? How's it going? How hard are the scenarios in Train Sim World and Train Simulator? Are really hard, even those on easy. The scenarios on here are much easier than Train Simulator in general. I think it's just more realistic. We're not on a huge time schedule like most of the scenarios in Train Simulator, and a lot of the ones in Train Simulator, especially with the freight, are very unrealistic as far as the scenario goes itself. So I think this game is very realistic. Yes, you're on some type of time schedule, but you're not really going to get deducted by being a few minutes late, especially if you hit a slower signal or even have to stop somewhere along the route. So much easier on this game, in my opinion. I'm sure everybody else would agree with me out there as well. You trucking, Tavares? What are you playing? Some ATS or ETS2? No problem, Sky. Anytime you have questions on Train Sim World, I'd be happy to help you out. I actually know a little bit of something about this game compared to most. Alright, we're going to start heading east here in about 2 miles. It's going to slow down quite a bit as we head into the mountains coming up. And I think the incline's going to be starting to get a little bit steeper as well at some point in the future. We need to start slowing down as well because it's a very long train. Oh, you're on break, Tavares? Awesome. Oh, in real life. That's awesome. Just chilling in your truck or what? Assuming you have a sleeper cab, right? Alright, so we do have a yellow signal coming up, which is a little bit worrisome. I'm going to go ahead and slow down. Just in case. Now the speed's going to slow down coming up as well. That's badass. I want to drive a truck. If you're ever in the San Antonio area, hit me up, man. Let me take your truck out for a spin. You can come and hang out, drink some whiskey with me or whatever you want to do. Of course, it might be illegal for me to drive your truck without the correct license. I'm sure your company probably tracks the truck too on top of that. So maybe that's a bad idea, but just throwing it out there just in case. Thank you, Sky, for the follow. I don't know why I'm on the back of the locomotive right now. It's kind of strange. Why am I not up there? This is where I should be. Alright, we're definitely going much slower, but I know the speed limit is going to be reduced here coming up. So I'm not too concerned with that. Yeah, there you go, Tavares. It's exactly what I thought, and yeah, horrible idea, just kidding. Alright, so there's the reduction in about a mile. It's a good thing I started slowing down just a little bit. I got you. Alright, man. I don't want to get you fired. I'd feel bad. What up, Coaster Fan? How's it going, man? Oh, we got almost 30 people up in here now. 20 in Twitch, 7 in YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. Definitely appreciate it. I'm going to get on this side to watch the... Where is the bell? I don't even see it. Not a clue. Oh, I need to slow down big time. Go ahead and dial out the brakes because we're definitely braking a little bit too fast. There we go. Usually you can see the bell on the side. I don't have any clue where the bell is on the AC 4400, as you guys can see. Maybe it's internal somewhere. Well, I'm definitely slowing down way too much. Let me speed up real quick. That'll definitely take me off my time schedule right there. Thank you, Coaster Fan. Appreciate that. There we go. Now we're starting to gain some speed. Man, amps are really, really high. I'm trying to avoid wheel slip, which I don't know if I'm doing or not. I'm gonna lower the notch one, see if that helps out at all. That's the worst place to lose speed because you can see the grade's 1.4 right there. We gotta definitely... Let me try notch 7, see if we just get wheel slip or not, or if we get some speed. Good thing about the AC 4400 is it does have wheel slip prevention, I believe. It helps adjust your throttle input. I'm gonna go ahead and do notch 8 real quick. Try to get up to speed. You can see my amps are just over 1,000, which are really, really high. I'm not sure if I'm getting wheel slip or not, though. It seems like we're slowly gaining some speed. The bell could be underneath Tavares. I have no clue. Check near the fuel tank. It's somewhere down here. Let's turn it on real quick, see if we can find it. Ah, there it is. Very good, guys. I would have never looked down there either. It's right on the fuel tank, literally. We're notch 8 at 1.4% incline, which is probably not what you're supposed to be doing. If you look on the map, we're heading east down the slow section. Thank you, BNSF. Appreciate that. And Joseph, everybody else who said that. Yeah, Dr. Dana, I agree with you. I've driven 1 or 2 trucks in the past, and really the only thing different is the shifting. Even like Class 8 RVs, like the 40-foot Class RVs, I've driven a couple of those, and it drives just like a car. Yes, you're much wider. You have to be careful about going over the lines, and you got to be careful when there's barriers on where the line would be. But other than that, it drives pretty much like a car. It's not too bad. Alright, we'll do a train bike coming up here in a little bit. 11 miles to go to Mance. Keep in mind, guys, we will be giving away a free game at the end of this service, in case anybody's wondering. Might even give away 2 games, just depending on how many people are in here. Let's go ahead and do a train buy if we can. Hopefully I'm not burning up the motor by leaving it in Notch 8 this long, but you can see the locomotive's working pretty hard to pull this auto rack train up to 1.5% incline. Beautiful, beautiful scenery all the way around us. Beautiful, beautiful beer next to me. Shock top Belgian wheat. I do like the, I think it's called lemon shandy a little bit better, but I don't mind this at all. This is one of those trains where we definitely need a loco in the back, which we don't have in this case. Yeah, I love shock top, especially during the summer when it's really hot outside. That lemon shandy is like perfect. The Cavs, the Golden State, oh man, I hate them both. I mean, I'm a Spurs fan, so what can I really say? I don't know. Golden State, because I hate Cleveland more. I like LeBron, though. I think LeBron's an alright player, but I really don't want to see either of those teams win. Like, no one predicted that the Cavs would go against Golden State again, right? I think the Spurs would have had a chance if we didn't have so many injuries in the playoffs with Kawhi and everybody else. All right, so we do have a green signal just under 1,000 yards coming up. We'll go ahead and finish out this train by real quick. Who are you going for, Coaster fan? In fact, who's everybody going for in basketball? I haven't been watching the games. I could care less. Unless the San Antonio Spurs are in the playoffs, I'm not going to watch. I'm kind of interested to know who everybody's going for out there in the chat world of Twitch. There you go, ready for the NFL to start. I'm ready for the Premier League to start up again. That's not going to happen for a while. What up, Troll? How's it going, man? Nice to see you in here. It's always good to see a troll that follows through. All right, there it is. Let's get back in the cab. You see it glitch out for a second. There it goes. So we're going to be stuck doing 25 for quite a while as we head up this very steep part of Sand Patch Grade, heading towards the summit. Still Notch 8, which is pretty crazy. And my window's still open. Let me go ahead and close that. Oh, we got a lady sitting next to us. So we started out with the Hispanic guy. Now we got a white girl sitting next to us. I actually, I sent a support request, or not a support request, but a, I don't know, a bug ticket, whatever you want to call it. Issue where the person changes throughout the route. I don't know if they know about it. I'm assuming they definitely know about the issue, but in case they don't, it's out there now. All right, Tavares, thank you for hanging out with us for a bit. Have a good night at the Pilot. Stay safe on the roads. Don't hit any crazy drunk people at night either if you're going to be driving later. Still pulling over 900 amps, which is pretty high. No faults, though, which is good on the screen. Means we're not blowing anything up. Yeah, it was a Hispanic guy, Dr. Dinah. All right, Stonebark, take care. Thank you and Off-Roader for hanging out with me for a little bit. Definitely appreciate it. And you should just let Off-Roader hang out at your house. Don't kick him out. We'll start getting in people's business. Off-Roader, be nice to the parents and you can stay over there. I don't know if you live by yourself or not, but... Of course, what would I do? Would I go through the girl's stuff at that age and see what she had? I don't know if I'd do that or not. Never mind, Stonebark, kick him out. Don't let us stay in your room. Oh, man. Gotta miss those young days. Yeah. Alright, Off-Roader, take care, man. I'll see you when you get home if you're back on here. Might just be in time to have like 4 people watch me do sailing by the time you get home. What up, 60TJ? How's it going? Sucks that you're not doing good. Hopefully things get better. Feel free to message me on Steam if you want to later. Stonebark just shows up. Oh, man. Alright, Sky, take care. Where you at, in the UK or what? I'm surprised White Meat's not in here. We have a bunch of people from the UK who watch. You must be 4 a.m. You gotta be in Europe somewhere. Anyways, take care either way. Much quieter with the window closed though, isn't it? Yeah, definitely a little bit quieter. Working our way around the one of the windiest areas of Sand Patch Grade. Oh, Romania. Hell yeah. You might be like the second or third person on this stream from Romania, but cheers to that. That's awesome. That's the country I definitely want to live in when I retire. Somewhere in that area. Yeah, Troll. Definitely can. Just got to remind me during the selling phase if you're still on the stream. Let me know, hey, don't forget about me, and I'll hit you up on Steam afterwards or whatever. Alright, still a white girl sitting next to us. Either that or the Hispanic guy put a wig on. Really, really hard to say. I would get out of my seat and walk around, but as soon as you get out, you can't get back into the seat. So I'm definitely not doing that this time around. I've learned my lesson. What do you mean 16C8? Train A-9. This is the AC 4400 CW. I think the LN2, which is just a different paint scheme / livery, whatever you want to call it. It was just released by Dovetail Games as version 1.4. I think yesterday or the day before was when they released it. Nice little add-on though. And we do have an AI train going by. It's actually another auto rack too. Kind of crazy. Do a train by with both trains. How about that? Catch me outside. My ignorance is coming through. You might have trolled, but send something to me now. Like, message me right now. And that way when I close out the game, I see it pop up. Because I'm usually kind of toasty by the time I end my stream. Alright, so we are cleared to go 25. Still moving forward. We'll be stuck at this speed for a little bit as we head in towards Mance. Still got about 8 miles to go to Mance. Alright, troll. Green signal ahead, so we don't have to worry about stopping anytime soon. And we're back into notch 8 right now. Pulling 900 plus amps. Jesus, both these trains are ungodly long. There's the end of one, so I'm sure the end of mine's coming up very soon. Alright, so 2 miles will be cleared up to about 30 miles per hour. Makes a big, big difference being able to go a little bit quicker. I don't know if we can actually get up to 30 miles per hour, though, because you can see I'm in notch 8. Just barely gaining a little bit of speed. Thank you, Troll. I'll check it out after this. Oh, and I do have a train coming. First of the day. I hear it, so I know it's definitely coming. Let's see what we got, though. I think that's a Kansas. What is it? Kansas. Jesus, what the hell are they called? I want to say that's the Kansas. God, I can't think of the name. I've seen that locomotive before, though. Troll, yeah, you probably definitely ask a question on that. Was it Kansas City Southern, Joseph? That's what it is, right? Looks like it's moving oil or fuel or something. There you go. I knew it was Kansas something. I just couldn't remember what it was called. Kind of a weird paint scheme, though. Definitely different. Kansas City something, that's it. That's awesome. I'm going to call this a beer break. If you guys have a shot, take a shot right now. I should have got like a bottle of whiskey I could take shots with, but sticking to beer today. Got a long day of work tomorrow. Dang, we got 40 plus viewers between Twitch and YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Definitely appreciate it. Again, if you're on YouTube, I can't see what you guys are chatting, unfortunately, until I upgrade my stream. But you can definitely go to twitch.tv/middleagedgamer to watch me live stream if you want to. Thank you, Davis. Appreciate that, man. I'm glad you like the train cam I set up. I just need to get the night vision working a little bit better. Because we only have about probably 45 minutes worth of light left. We might catch 1 or 2 more trains at the most, if we're lucky. I need to trim some of those shrubs away from the camera too, so we can get a little bit better of a view. There we go. Has that boxcar on the back to prevent wrecks so the fuel doesn't explode. Alright, let's get back into the game. Finally at the end of the train buy, as I call it. Let's get back in cab. Saying what's up to my buddies down there. What's going on, man? Give him a little wave. What up, Elite Nacho? How many trains do we get? I would say we at least get anywhere from 25 to 45 trains in a day. It's pretty crazy. It's one of the main Union Pacific routes that pass by here, just outside San Antonio. Very, very busy. Lots of freight trains. We get Amtrak that comes through here and a few other things. Thank you for the follow, Elite Nacho. Yeah. Get to see a lot of different liveries. Get to see, of course, you just saw the Kansas City Southern, Union Pacific, Amtrak. What else we got? I don't know. There's a few other ones. I can't even think of it right now. I've seen a couple CSX come by there. What's the one with the black horse? White and black livery. Something southern. Here's the first of 2 tunnels on Sand Patch Grade right here. Can't think what the name is. Like, my mind just went blank today. Nice, Dacho. What do you do, just rail fanning as far as sitting at the railroad crossings or what? We got a bunch of rail fanners down here at this railroad crossing by my house. They'll sit out there, open the tailgate, and have their little camera and laptop set up out there, which is pretty cool. There you go, Norfolk Southern. I don't know why I can't think of that now. Any other day I could spit it out like there's no problem, but maybe I'm becoming dyslexic, I don't know. Nacho, you can do it if you send it to a moderator. Actually, go ahead and post it. It'll show up in chat. It'll get deleted on your side. It'll show up on the video. I'll go ahead and allow it only because you asked, but please only post it once. So go ahead and post it in chat. It will show up on the stream if you look at the video, but it won't show up in chat if that makes sense to you guys. You'll definitely find out very, very soon what I'm talking about. I was going to say send it to a moderator, but I don't see any moderators in here right now. There you go. Where do you live at, Elite Nacho? And I guess where do you do rail fanning at, if that's what your YouTube's about? Or do you play Train Sim World? Oh, damn, 800 videos? So what's one of the coolest trains you've seen? That's a pretty good question I would have for you. North Carolina? Awesome. We should get cleared up to 30 miles per hour coming up very, very soon. About 7 miles to go to Mance. Again, we're in the slowest section of the route right now. Well, I said right now. And then the summit is right in this area. And we'll head all the way up to Rockwood Mines at a pretty quick pace after that, once we hit the summit. Oh, military stuff? Yeah, that's cool. Oh, Coaster Fan. I didn't know you're still in here. Yeah, you could have sent the link to Coaster Fan Elite, but he already got it on there. Very nice. I still remember the day I hit 100 subs. I'm waiting to hit 10,000 subs right now, but it might be a few months before I do that. All right, here comes the 30 mile per hour clearance. Of course, you got to remember the back of the train has to hit it, unless we've already passed one 30 mile per hour clearance, which I don't think we have. Oh, my camera just messed up right there. That would be awesome to see the parts for the windmill on the train. That'd be pretty crazy. Very cool, Nacho. I'll have to check it out after this. I don't really do any rail fanning. I see a bunch of trains on the way to work. Is that another poster I need to get right there? That's another poster I need to hit. One day I'll make it a point to stop at all the points where the posters are at and get those knocked out. It's the new, yeah, it's the new paint skin. You got the silver, blue, and yellow right there. Not a whole lot different than the old scheme, but it is new. To the game, at least. Well, I thought we were going to be clear of the 30, but obviously not. We got a 25 mile per hour marker right in front of us. That's cool. I'm going to check that out one of these days. Elite, they have a dispatching part on... Again, I'm not going to be able to think of the game because my mind is blank today. What's the multiplayer train game that's out? I have it too, and I've played it a few times. You can actually be a dispatcher in that game. on one of the servers, which is really cool. Yeah, there you go, Run 8. Pretty sure you can be a dispatcher on there. I don't play on any server Run 8, or Nacho. What up, Chittleberg? Thank you for the follow. Definitely appreciate it. I haven't played Run 8 in like a few months. But they need to come out with like the dispatch part of that game, and they need to integrate it into Train Sim World whenever they release multiplayer. I need to slow down, don't I? Going a little too fast.
Don't you know?